What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, Team Reach Canada, and today we're gonna discuss about the importance of learning the new skill. So as you can see here in in this illustration, I do have my my blackboard here. Let's start by asking you, what's the average daily income here in Canada? So most people's income is averaging like $100 to $300. Am I right? So, and if I'm gonna ask you, what is your ideal income? Okay, what's your ideal income? So, let's be realistic. Let's just use $1,000 as an example. Okay, so if I'm gonna ask you, what if you have $1,000 coming in your bank account every day? What will you do? Right? So this is just my my thing. When if ever I have $1,000 in my bank account coming every day, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do this. Yeah, you'll see. I'm gonna travel. I'm gonna buy my ideal house, my ideal car. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna bring my kids to daycare. Yeah, because I do have and I have more time now for my family, and 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 also I like helping people. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be giving money to charity as well, and at the same time, of course, I'm gonna spoil myself too because I like buying stuff for myself too, and a lot of things too. Whenever you have $1,000 in your bank account, and it's pretty amazing if you come to think of it, having $1,000 in your bank account, right? But let's go back in this average daily income. So let's just use $300 as an example, okay? If we are to double $300, okay, that is $600. So $600 still not enough to reach your ideal daily income, right? But keep in mind, in order for you to make that $300, there's still you have to invest 8 hours of your time, right? So in order for you to make that $600, you have to double your time, your that 8 hours as well. So that is possible in one day, but impossible all your life, if that makes sense. Because we only have 24 hours a day, and 16 hours a day is like you're killing yourself already. So that is not possible. I'm pretty sure only I don't know if there's some people that can do that, but I don't think they can last. You know, if ever they can do it, they won't be able to last. Okay. Plus, in this traditional side, they say if you don't work, you don't pay. So no work, no pay, right? So we call this side as the old skill. So go to this is what we were programmed to before, that go to school, get a good grade, and get a good job. So whatever position that you have, you are still getting paid by per hour or by base salary. So you're bound to work for 8 hours, and you're supposed to be there. So basically, that's the traditional way. So now there's a gap between that old skill and the new skill here. So, I mean the ideal life and the and that gap is what we call entertaining the new skill. Oh, I already mentioned it anyway. So we need to entertain new skill in order for us to reach that ideal life. So what is that new skill that we need to adopt, especially nowadays? So if we are to earn 500 to 1,000 for just less than what we are investing in our job, do you think that will help you reach your ideal life? Keep in mind, I'm not saying to get rid of your job yet, right? But at least if you have a something on the side, some extra income on the side, like 500 to 1,000, like I said, in just a few hours, or even or just in a weekend for 2 to 3 hours. That will already help you, right? To to reach your ideal life. And if and also another new skill is that, do you want to earn while you're sleeping? We call that residual income. Imagine the new skill will teach you how to earn while you're sleeping, while you're away, while you're gone, while you're on vacation. But in the traditional system, it's not gonna happen. You don't get paid if you don't work. So this is the thing that I'm trying to show you why new skill is very important nowadays. Okay, and also I'm gonna show you some examples of new skills that you can consider on doing on the side. Okay. So, but first, let me give you an overview of what we talked about earlier. So, the old skill is what we were programmed before. What we learned the old way. Okay, and 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 ideal life is basically is our dream life. So most of us are living our dream life, but let me just show you that that the gap, or what's missing, or the gap between the old skill and the ideal life is what we call the new skill, or we call it bridging the gap. Meaning to say that in order for us to reach our ideal life, we need to adopt or entertain new skills. And what I'm gonna show with you are some examples that you can consider on doing on the side. So, and this is what I'm doing right now. Okay. So how we help families? This is just my business on the side. So how we help families and how I make money just by helping families is this. Okay. So let's say John and Mary. This is a real life example. I just changed the name. So their age at 35. They have 2 children. So we actually help them in 3 areas. But keep in mind, these are just an illustration, but we can actually help them with other areas as well. But this is just 3 areas that we were able to help John and Mary. Okay. So first is before we met them, John and Mary have a consumer debt of 24,000, mortgage balance 150 grand, and they're paying every month of 2,200. So they calculated that that they will be debt free in 21 years. So basically, that's typical a Canadian here, that usually they with that program, normally they can get debt free in 20-25 years. But what we do is that when we ask them, so if we can help save you money, we can give you more value to what you're paying, would that be important? So obviously they say yes. Okay, so what we do is that we were able to put them in a program, in a Save More and a Reduce Taxes program, or smart program. We were able to consolidate all their debt into one, and then this time they are paying only 1,200 a month, and they have and then we were able to put back money, $1,000 in their pocket. But what they do is that of that $1,000, 1,061 that they were able to save, they put 661 towards to the principal, so they accelerate their payment. So they add more payment for their mortgage, so that it will be paid faster. So we calculated by 10 years, or 10 plus years, it's gonna be they're gonna be debt free, and they managed to save $400 in their pocket. So who doesn't want that, right? And after we help them, we also asked the area of life insurance because most people don't understand life insurance. So we found out that John and Mary has 150 grand both, no coverage for the children, and they're paying $180 a month, and they do have cash value insurance. It's just like the insurance with investments, the whole life, universal life, or permanent. So if you do have this, you can contact me and I can explain to you, or you can watch my other video regarding life insurance. But anyway, so what we asked them about when we found out that they have cash value insurance, so if we can save you money and give you more value to what you're paying, is that important? Obviously they say yes again. So what we do is that we transfer it to term insurance, because term is the cheapest and the most affordable insurance, and we were able to double their coverage and lower their premium, cut their premium to $125 a month, and imagine we were able to give them 35-year term. So basically it's like whole life insurance as well, right? But this is just pure insurance, and we were able to save them money, $55 back in their pocket. So obviously we were able to give them more value again, and save them money, right? And another area that we were able to help them is through investment. So we found out that they have RSP in the bank, and they already have 20 grand in the bank, and monthly they put $125, and we calculated it at the rate of 3%. Okay, but remember, bank can only give you 1%, and depending on but let's just use 3%. So by the time they retire, they have 120 grand. 120 grand is not really big money if you come to think of it. If you're making 40 grand or 50 grand a year in your job, that could only last for 3 years, So basically, it's not really a big money. Okay, so what we do is we were able to transfer their money to mutual fund that is averaging 8 to 12%. Okay, so with the 20 grand, we were able to transfer it. Plus, imagine their new monthly contribution now is 580. So where is that 580 come from? So basically, from the 400 savings in the debt, $55 from the life insurance, and $125 which they already contribute every month from their retirement. Now they have 580, which by the time they retire at the rate of 9%, they're gonna have a 1.3 million in their bank account. So imagine if you're gonna show this to your family, how many do you think you will choose the right side? Basically all, right? So if you have 10 families that are going to show you this, basically they will show this is a no-brainer. They're gonna choose always the right side. But look at this as your business. If you're gonna join me and start a business, imagine as a newly licensed rep, you're gonna have $1,000 just by helping that consolidation, 560 for that life insurance, and 450 for that investment. Total of 2,000 in just one family, right? So now you have a new skill that will allow you to make 2,000 grand on the side. I'm not saying that to get rid of your job yet, but you can do it on the side. Imagine if you can do this on the weekend, right? But what if you can do it often? Now you have the opportunity to transition from part-time to full-time. But what if you promote yourself to regional leader? So imagine if you're a regional leader doing the same thing. So it's just different in the contract and the commission. But to become a regional leader, I'm pretty sure you already built more than 5 district leaders in your team. So as a regional leader, if you have a 5 district leader doing this also at the same time, you have an override per district leader of $400 for that debt consolidation, $225 for that insurance, and $100 for that investment. team, don't forget to subscribe, smash the like button, and hit the notification bell so that you can always be updated to my videos. Thank you.